love them too. So here you go. Hang up Daddy's over there. There's one for him and one for me. Do you want me to hang it up? Okay, there's Mom's. And then, of course, one for my Hope. I love it too.
Well, it looks like y'all forgot something if you ask me.
No, we haven't. This is everybody in our household family.
Yeah, I don't see anything we've forgotten. What do you mean, Zeke?
Me? You forgot my stocking.
Mom, Zeke needs a stocking. If he's gonna be here with us on Christmas, he needs a stocking.
Okay, let me look through here, see what I can find.
Well, look, I've been investigating this place, and I found the perfect stocking.
Oh, you have? So, you mean you've been snooping around this house, Zeke?
No, ma'am. I was investigating that Christmas card of yours you got in there, and I found this stocking, man. It is perfect.
What stuff?
Look here, Hope. What do you think?
It looks a little big if you ask me. It's bigger than mine. That's not fair. How about we give you this one?
Hey, that's a little bit small.
Okay, I'm going to keep looking. Now, wait a minute. Zeke is our guest, so we need to get him a stocking. So I'll figure something out.
Well, look, I think I prefer that bigger one because it can hold up more presents. Here, look, hold on. Let me put it right here. Hang on. Look. Hey, look, this be a perfect spot. All I got to do is climb up here and then put this right on here like that. Perfect, man. Look at there. Woo-hoo-hoo. Man, that looks great.
Mom, do something.
Okay, I tell you what. Let's have our Advent time now, and we'll talk about the stockings afterwards. Okay?
Oh, yeah, candy. Woo.
Okay.
Candy.
No,
That's
give
your
me
mama.
one. That's me. This is
I got mine right here. Look here.
Oh.
It's time for candy.
Remember to open the number 2.
Number 2. We're gonna let the Christmas adventure begin.
Let's see.
I'm gonna save my
There's a little cupcake on it.
So fun. Now I'm gonna eat mine in just a
Can I eat
minute.
this too?
No.
Oh, candy's good. Look,
That's
I love me some sugar.
So let's review. So yesterday, remember, we started at the very beginning on day 1 of creation. Do you remember what God made?
Light. We learned God made light, but it wasn't the sun.
Very good.
And the lights at Christmas represent Jesus.
That's exactly right. You guys have a really good memory. Today, we're going to learn about the first family.
Well, you mean like the president and his wife?
See, Christmas is about Jesus, and not the President of the United States.
No. It's true that we do call the president and his family the first family, but Hope is right. You know, we're talking about the first family God ever created. Do you remember them? We learned about God creating a man and a woman. Do y'all remember this?
Oh, yeah, his name was Adam. God made him out of the dirt, just like a little Play-Doh man.
That's right.
Yeah, and then he did surgery on him to make a woman out of his son.
That's right. Her name was Eve. When God made the first family, Adam and Eve, it was a perfect world.
Oh, yeah, that's a beautiful garden, all right.
It was the Garden of Eden.
That's right. It was called the Garden of Eden. But something amazing happened.
Well, what was it?
There in the garden, God was with them in the garden. He would walk with them and he would talk with them. Everything was perfect until one day, Adam and Eve, they chose to disobey God. He had given them one specific rule, one instruction, and they chose to break it. And so because of that, they had sin in their lives. So God, he sent them out of the garden, and he no longer walked with them.
So you're saying they broke one little rule and God just left them?
That's true. What's the big deal?
Well, it is a big deal. The problem was that by breaking God's command, they changed on the inside. See, as soon as they ate that fruit, their eyes were opened. And they could see their own sinfulness, and they tried to hide it, but they couldn't.
Well, that's just dumb. You can't hide from God.
That's true. Of course not. You can't hide from God. But they tried to. They took leaves and sewed them together and tried to cover up their bodies.
Leaves? They use leaves to cover up with? Well, that's dumb too.
Yeah, it really is.
Well, here's the problem. We can never cover up our sinfulness, no matter how we try. Whatever we try to do to cover sin, it will never be sufficient. And the big problem is God cannot look at our sin. See, after they sinned, God couldn't walk with them anymore.
I bet it was the worst day of their life. It must have been a tragedy.
Oh, yeah, one day you're hanging out with God in a beautiful garden, and the next day you get the boot, get kicked out of the garden.
Well, you're right. Being separated from God, it is the worst thing that could ever happen to you. But God, He had made a plan. And He knew this was going to happen. So before it even happened, He had a plan. And He knew that they were going to sin. And God was ready to forgive them when they did.
Well, when did He make a plan?
What day of creation was that? The first, the second, the third,
Well,
the fifth, sixth.
I'll tell you. See, the Bible says that before the foundation of the world, God made a plan. Maybe that is when Jesus became the light of the world.
Wait a minute. I thought this Christmas adventure was supposed to be about Jesus being born on Christmas.
See, you have to be patient. Remember, Advent is about waiting patiently. Patiently. I use the word patiently.
All right, Hope, we get the point. And you're right. Advent is when you patiently wait with excitement and anticipation. See, the story of Jesus' birth, it's a long story, and it starts way back in the beginning of the Bible in the first chapter.
Remember, Zeke, Mom is trying to teach us to look forward to Christmas, not anything else.
That's right.
Right, so we can celebrate that Jesus came to earth.
And more importantly, we can look forward to when Jesus is going to come back to earth one day.
All right, and what day is that?
No one knows what day it is.
You're right. No, not even Jesus himself knows what day he's coming back. But Jesus made a promise, and he said he's going to return one day, and God always keeps his promises. Just like that song, remember? Jesus Christ is coming again. Oh, you better watch out. You better not cry. You better not doubt. I'm telling you why. Jesus Christ is coming again. Are you on his list? Is he in your heart? It's not too late to make a fresh start. Jesus Christ is coming again. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. His angels will look after you, protect you from that old snake. Oh, you better watch out. You better not cry. You better not doubt. I'm telling you why. Jesus Christ is coming again. Jesus Christ is coming again.
That was... So, Mom, what about the stockings?
Oh, yeah. Let me look. Well, see, here's the thing. We're going to get you a stocking. But when we do, it can't hang there because this is where we hang my most special stocking. Let me get it.
Fluffy stocking.
You see that? See, my favorite stocking is the one that we hang every year for Jesus.
The Jesus
And it reminds me who Christmas is really all about.
That's a neat idea. And I guess it wouldn't be fair for if my stocking's bigger than the one you have for Jesus. He's the main attraction here at this thing. So I guess I can use the one Hope showed you earlier. Give me that little tiny one.
No, that's too small. I was just being funny. Hey, I'll get a special one for you. That one.
Yeah, we'll have to get a hook.
Hey, we can put it like
No, how about right here beside of yours?
Yeah.
Yes, we'll hang it right
The
there.
parents and the two wild kids.
That's a great idea. But for now, I think it's time to bring this Advent story to a close.
Well, we'll see you guys tomorrow for part 3 of the Christmas Adventure. Bye.
Thank you for watching this Christmas adventure as we study the true meaning of Christmas. Over 2,000 years ago, Jesus Christ came to this earth as a baby. He lived here for 33 years. He lived a perfect life. He gave his life on the cross of Calvary so we could be saved. 3 days later, he arose from the grave. He remained on this earth for 40 days before he went back into heaven. As he left in a cloud, angels told his disciples Jesus would return to earth one day. This season, as you look forward to celebrating Christmas, pay attention to the feeling of anticipation you feel. Remember the promise, he is coming again. This time he will not come as a baby, but as a king. May the feeling of joy and anticipation of his second coming be even greater than Christmas. The King is coming.